welcome to the University of Windsor St. Denis Center, the site of the 2015 OFSAA Quad A Senior Boys Basketball Championships. Good evening, everybody. My name is Dominic Papa. Joining us is the coach analyst, Royal Church. We have the number 4 seed, the defending champions, Oakwood, set to do battle with the number 5 seed, Pine Ridge. Royal, I'm expecting a great game here tonight, 4 against 5. A couple of the key players are going to play here this evening.
Dom, Cam Necker's Pine Ridge Pumas have a couple of guys that really stand out. Neville Provo and Jordan Henry. They're both very good players. On the other side, the Oakwood Barons, Anthony Miller's team, which is, as you said, is ranked number 4. Their outstanding player is Calvin Espatola.
All right.
He's the point guard.
Is there a lot of difference between these two teams, Royal?
From what I can see in earlier games, there is not too much to pick between these two teams, Dom. It should be the closest game so far.
All right. We'll look forward to checking in with you throughout the contest. We're going to send it over to our play-by-play team, Mike Specht and Mike Hucal. They're at the sideline. Let's go over to those guys right now.
Tip-off here on WeTV, the final broadcast of the night for the two of us, Mike.
Yes,
and this triple header. We've got Oakwood, we've got Pine Ridge, a 4-5 matchup. And what are you excited about?
Well, what I'm excited about, Mike Specht, is number 5, Dominique Nanton for the Oakwood Barons. He is going to be the X factor on the glass for me. He's 6'5". He is the tallest player on the court right now. It's going to be exciting to see. I like the 4-5 matchup because anything is possible. It really is. You don't know whether or not the 4 is going to live up to the hype, and you don't know whether the 5 could be a sleeper later in the tournament. So that's what I'm looking forward to most.
Yeah, we saw a tight contest even in the 2-7 matchup earlier tonight. So literally anything can happen in a 4-5. I'm very excited for this one as well. A lot of just outstanding basketball being played here in Windsor, Ontario so far tonight. And as we've alluded to as well, this is a real opportunity for a lot of these players to prove to CIS teams that they're willing of or worthy of a scholarship. So what do you want to see from a couple players tonight as well in that regard?
When teams get down, I want to see the body language. I want to see how they react in pressure situations, because I know if I'm an OUA or CIS coach and I get in playoff time, having players that keep their composure and are, stone-faced in those moments of crunch time, ice in their veins is basically what I'm alluding to. That's the player I kind of want.
And we got the tip-off here coming. Yannick Hannibal going to be tipping off against, looked like number 21 there, Nanton. And Hannibal winning that tip, getting it back to Vassell. Vassell for Provo. Provo cycling it back around, gets it to Hannibal, and back for Vassell.
And we're going to travel call Mike Specht.
Early on in this one, sometimes, in games like these, the unforced errors are going to kill you early on. It might not, but you want to limit those.
Absolutely.
The inbound pass and taken back up now for Oakwood. The point guard with it. And that is Epistola cycling that one around, giving it off to Williams. Williams taking it into the paint, lays it up, and gets it to go. Looks like an outstanding athlete there, Williams, already, Mike.
Yeah, DeJuan Williams is 6'3". They list him as a guard. He doesn't look like a guard to me, Mike. Big man right there.
One of those hybrid players that we see so much in basketball today. Neville Provo with the ball now for Pine Ridge and giving it over to his man, cycling it back around. And once more, jacked up for 3, missing that one, and rebounded there by Oakwood, taken by Terrell O'Brien. O'Brien trying to go through the legs and brought back up by Henry. Jordan Henry lays it up, missing way wide on that one, and then once again rebounded by Pine Ridge, doing well on the offensive glass. Provo missing there, and slowing things down here is Oakwood as Cascard gets it to Williams. Williams for 3, missing. Provo there, getting up and over top of his man. Sorry, that was Jordan Henry. Much bigger defender there, but Henry showing some tenacity on the glass. Cycling it around, Henry spots up for 3, missing. Swatted out of there but still able to keep control as Oakwood. Oakwood driving up, cycling it back to Epistola, giving it to his man, Cathcart.
Epistola is a shooter, Mike. 6 threes earlier today in the fourth quarter for the Barons.
And Epistola holding on to it once more, controlling this offense, takes it left. A gorgeous move there through his legs, and a nice dish lays that one in for two. That was Dominic Nanton.
The big man getting underneath in the paint and finishing at the rim. Got to give the credit on that basket to Epistola, though.
Got a 4-0 game. Oakwood leading over Pine Ridge. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter of play. Pine Ridge looking for a spark as that one's stolen underneath the rim and taken back up by Epistola. Epistola with great communication there as well. Almost wanted to spot up there, but pump fakes, looking for a man, gets it to Williams. Williams to the right-hand side, getting into the paint. Great ball control there, finds an open man. Underneath the rim, makes contact, the rebound, and laid in by Nanton.
Dominique Nanton, what I tell you, getting the rebound, going up strong. That's 4 points now for Nanton.
The big man really asserting his presence in this one. 6-0, Oakwood leading over Pine Ridge, and we're just getting to the 5-minute mark here as well.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor by the Pine Ridge head coach, Craig Andrews.
And what do you think Pine Ridge is going to be talking about in this huddle right now, going down 6 points early?
And, well, what I think Pine Ridge is going to say, I think they're going to try and lock down the paint. I'll finish my thought after the commercial break on WeTV.ca.
Hi, I'm Joe Quenville, coach of the Chicago Blackhawks and a proud graduate of FJ Brennan High. I can remember fondly my 5 great years at Brennan. It seems like just yesterday that we're there. A lot of great life lessons that I learned along the way, particularly from my teachers in the Catholic program. Want to wish everybody there good luck, and look forward to being a proud graduate and being a proud Cardinal going on here in Chicago.
And we're about to get an inbound pass here for Pine Ridge. Trying to direct traffic here and looking for their first points of the night still in this first quarter as they inbound it to Jordan Henry. And taken now and controlled by Chase Vassell. Vassell in the paint, finds Thomas, who spots up a 3-ball missing there. Rebounded by Henry, back to Thomas. Thomas gets it to his man. A 3-ball drains it, and the first points of the night courtesy of Neville Provo.
Neville Provo, a 3-point shooter. He had 4 earlier today.
And taken by Williams now, makes contact, doesn't get it, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Williams hangs in the air. I love the composure as he's in the air. Still focusing on getting that bucket. Didn't go, but he'll try for the free throws.
And you know, the way that he's built, he already looks like a lot of CIS athletes that we get to see covering it at the OUA level. This is a fully formed athlete. Great stroke there on his first one, but excited to see Williams at the next level, Mike.
Absolutely. If he gets to that next level, Williams will definitely be an X factor. I love, like you said, the body size, the muscle tone. It's something that we haven't seen in high school, and he's halfway there already.
Got Provo with the ball with an errant pass.
Just a bit outside.
It's a Hail Mary there, Mike, and missing Jordan Henry way wide.
Are you sure? I was close.
Yeah, you know, maybe if he was like 7'2", could have got to that ball, but it's a turnover, and Oakwood going to take it here up by 5, and it's Epistola. To the right, gets it to Williams. Williams pivoting. Taking it to the left, a little crossover there, some ankle breaking moves, back to Epistola. And that one going out off of Epistola, but you gotta love the guard play by the Barons here, Mike. They're really taking over.
Yeah, I do love Epistola, like what he brings. His movement away from the ball is very good. However, in plays like that, you want to see him take a little bit more of a pass roll.
A 3-ball spotted up there and missed by Pine Ridge. And taking it back the other way now are the Barons. And Epistola with a 3 of his own missing, but taken the rebound, gotten twice there, and finally sent back down.
Dominique Nanton again connecting underneath the boards. Love what this kid brings to the game. However, his conditioning seems a little lacking to me, Mike.
As it's taken now by Provo. and cycling the ball around. Vassell spots it up, missing on that one, and rebounded by Epistola. Down low for Epistola. Epistola lays it up, missing there. Rebounded, sent off the thigh, but they're going to call it Pine Ridge ball.
Yeah, great effort there by Dwan Williams, trying to save the ball. No good.
And the inbound pass down by 7. It's time for Pine Ridge to get themselves in order and knock down a shot.
Or 2, Mike.
Maybe 3. We will see in the final 3 minutes of this first quarter. And it's taken here by Provo. The 3 ball spotted up there by Henry, and still ice cold is Pine Ridge.
Yeah, Pine Ridge really just needs to eliminate the long-range shots, find themselves open in the paint. Sometimes when you're not shooting well, the three-point line is the worst place for you to be. You want to be mid-range, or if you get an easy layup, layups work wonders.
And we got a sub coming in as well for Pine Ridge.
Yeah, that'd be number 11, Joel Dash.
And there was a layup on the play as well, and potentially a foul. We're going to see Vassell go to the line.
Dominique Nanton signaling to the bench that he needs a sub.
That one rejected by the rim.
Head coach Norm Clark not going to give it to him just yet. You got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, big man. Got to stay in there is what he says.
And again, knocking that one down, or, well, for the first time knocking that one down was Chase Vassell. And brought back up by Williams. A 6-point lead here, 2:35 left on the clock. He gets it to Epistola. Epistola finding an open man. A 15-footer dropped there. That was Tyrell O'Brien.
That's great wherewithal by O'Brien. Has a lot of real estate to work with. Takes one dribble, gets an easier shot.
And Neville Provo with it, getting it to Dash. And a 3-ball drained, finally connecting Chase Vassell.
That
and
was
making this a
4-point
5-point
land.
game.
That was 4-point land, Mike. Expect on that one. Chase Vassell way beyond the arc. Dial 1 long distance.
Yeah, that was from way downtown, Mike. And now making this a closer game as well. Oakwood looked like they were running away from it, and Pine Ridge battling back with a couple of big 3-balls.
You know what? That's how you establish your offense. I know I said the three-pointer is the worst thing for you, and if Vassell can hit it from that far out, then keep going to it. I've also said shooters shoot themselves out of slumps. Obviously, Vassell is a shooter.
Yeah.
So if he's hot, give him the ball. He will single-handedly put Pine Ridge back in this game. They scored 92 points in their previous contest. It's not hard to see that they are a team that isn't afraid to go to the bucket.
And right you are, but generally if you try to live and die by the 3-ball, you're more so likely to find the ladder. And Pine Ridge still looking to assert themselves down low and get those 2-point buckets as well to chip away at this lead, but forcing a turnover there and looking to inbound and get back into this one.
Absolutely.
Taken now by Neville Provo. Provo gets it to Henry. Jordan Henry tripping over a man, and a couple guys going to the court there. Looks to be a foul on the Barons. As we hear from the Pine Ridge bench, keep attacking, and certainly that's what they need to do to chip away at this.
Absolutely.
Getting it back out to Provo. Provo going to dribble with it. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter of play, and a tightly contested matchup between these two squads. Nice footwork there, but Neville Provo unable to connect and taken by Epistola. Epistola getting it over to his man and going to hold on to it. That's Cathcart finally getting it to Williams. Williams in the paint and tripping there, and there might be a foul on the play.
There will most certainly be a foul, and this one's going to go against number 0, Jordan Henry. On the
That's
tripping
the
call.
second foul for Pine Ridge as Williams to inbound. And getting that ball out and beyond the arc, holding on to it now, is Nanton. And that one not connecting with the basket, and Neville Provo now with it. Provo cycles the ball around. Vassell with a nice little move, all Swedish, but no finish on that one though, taken by Dash. Dash gets it to Henry. Jordan Henry just gonna dribble with it, finds his man, spots up. That one looked to be in line, but rejected by the rim, Neville Provo. and brought back up court now. That's Rewire. Rewire missing on that one, and a great rebound there by Chase Vassell. 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play, and brought toward the net. We got another foul on the play.
Yep, this one's going to be on the floor, and it's going to go against number 12, Dwan Williams of the Oakwood Barons.
And Provo inbounds the basketball, and he gets it to Jordan Henry.
And we see number 23, Devontae Nunes, check into the game for Pine Ridge.
Sent up court, a wide open look there. He's fouled and won.
Wow.
Count that basket. Terrell O'Brien.
Terrell O'Brien leaking up the floor and finishing and one. You know, 2's nice, but 3 is just sweet, Mike.
Most definitely, and they're going to have to knock this one down to try and make this an 8-point lead. Pine Ridge trying to get back into this one. They made it 5, but now Oakwood showing their prowess on the offensive side of things, Mike. And rimming out on that one, the 3-point play, no good by O'Brien. Taken by Provo. Gets it down low for Thomas. Thomas swatted out of the air there.
That was a great job by number 15, Terrell O'Brien, and number 10, Daquan Cascart.
Got Henry to inbound. Gets it to Provo. Provo finding his man. That's Thomas. Has it stripped. Gets it to Nunes. And that one going out of bounds.
So the Barons will have last shot with 10 seconds left if they elect to take it, unless they try and push the pace and get a quick bucket. I doubt it, but could happen.
Yeah, and I'd look for Epistola to take the shot on this one, but he won't. 3-ball spotted up and missed there. That was Cascart. 1 second left on the clock, and no awareness of the clock there. Thomas not able to get a shot off.
Yeah, Spencer Thomas is going to want to have that one back, Mike, and so will the coaching staff. But after the first quarter of play, Oakwood 14, the Pine Ridge Pumas 7.
We're going to
take one empty field, round up a group of players, add 3 bases, plus 1 home plate, throw in a softball, and add an umpire. Play ball! It's not hard to get a game of softball going, and to keep it going from the time you're 4 till you're 84. Softball. Get in the game.
Adding new products or services to your brochure? Updating those drab business cards? Or looking to create a striking window display? In need of some screen-printed signs for that construction site or promotional campaign? Posters, vehicle wraps, and a whole lot more. At Angel Star Digital, our expert design and production team are ready to meet all your promotional needs. For samples of our work, check out our website at www.angelstardigital.com, or you can call us at 519-969-0712. That's 519-969-0712.
And after a spirited first quarter here from the St. Denis Center, we are back on WeTV. That's we-tv.ca.
Yes.
For this broadcast of Oakwood versus Pine Ridge, the 4-5 matchup in the 2015 Men's OFSAA Basketball Championship. And it's been a good one so far, Mike.
Yeah, and we're going to have a little bit of a problem with the scores table to begin this one. And yeah, no, great game. Oakwood doubling up Pine Ridge to start, but Pine Ridge capable of filling up the cup. 92 points in a previous matchup on February 9th.
And the ball taken up by Rewire and gotten over to Epistola. Epistola stripped. Jordan Henry bringing it back up, but it looks like we got a foul.
And that's a good foul on Epistola. I think Henry might have drawn the contact on that one, but Epistola got his body in there and eliminated what would be an easy 2 points for the Pine Ridge Pumas.
And that's the 4th team foul for the Oakwood Barons. And the Pumas taking it across midcourt. Henry, wide open look for 3, missing in and out. Chase Vassell rebounded there by Epistola. Epistola gets the pass off, stripped of the ball, back to Epistola in the paint. Nice little windmill move there, no good. The rebound taken there by Chase Vassell. Vassell around the back, some gorgeous handles there. And a nice lay-in attempt, and beauty. That one goes down.
Chase Vassell is silky smooth, both from beyond the arc and in the lane.
On the baseline there, looks to be a foul, and it's of the offensive variety.
That one's going to go against number 15, Terrell O'Brien.
14-9 is the score here in the second quarter of play. Oakwood leading Pine Ridge. And the inbound pass gets to Jordan Henry. Taking it to the left-hand side. Defended now by Cascard. Takes it into the paint to the right-hand side, missing. Rebounded there by Thomas. Gotten back out, the three ball jacked up and missed by Vassell.
Now Vassell's got a really smooth stroke here, Mike, but what I'd like to see him do is just hold that position with the wrist on the follow-through, and that thing's going in every time.
And another foul there. Gonna get an inbound pass here by the Barons. Yet to score here in this second quarter of play. Taken back up by Epistola. Epistola through the legs. And he's got his defender there. That's Provo clapping at him. Epistola taking that bait. Nice moving of the basketball down low, put back, and another 2 points on the board courtesy of Tyrell O'Brien.
Something we haven't really seen much in this tournament is ball movement by both bigs.
Yeah. And clearly Oakwood able to do that as a couple players going down hard. Slow to get up is Chase Vassell, but hustling back into the play. And a nice swat there. And Oakwood sending that one out of bounds as we see Vassell grabbing his leg, but looks to be okay.
Yeah, he's gonna tough this out, gives the okay to the bench, and walks back down floor. But one thing I've been really surprised with is the lack of size on this Pine Ridge team. However, still being able to play big in the post against some talented competition.
And Henry not shying away from contact, but the contact clearly affecting his shot, missing on that one. Brought back up now by Daquan Cascart, given to Epistola. Epistola has that one stripped of him. That's his second turnover in as many minutes. And now taking the ball back up is Devontae Nunes and gives it over to Provo. Neville Provo.
Wow.
In the paint is fouled.
I was saying wow because that feed there from number 12, Spencer Thomas, down low, that was just phenomenal. If that play wouldn't have been a foul, that would have been a NBA-esque pass, Mike.
Yeah, most definitely both of these teams proving that they can move the basketball, and it's still been a tight contest so far between the 4 and the 5. The inbound pass gets to Neville Provo. And Provo just going to take his time. Again, no shot clock here in high school basketball. Giving it over to Chase Vassell. Vassell pops up and in and out, rejected by the rim. Brought back up by Epistola. Epistola setting up his offense now, communicating. Taken to the right-hand side, stripped there and taken back by Neville Provo. Provo running with it, gets it to Henry. Henry down low for Provo. Provo for 2, and the apple going to Chase Vassell there.
Tic-tac-toe, ball in the hoop. Great basketball.
Epistola takes it across half court. 16-11 here at the 5-minute mark. And we got a foul coming against the Pumas.
Yeah, that's going to come against number 4 of the Pumas, Mike. That's Neville Provo.
5th team foul for the Pine Ridge Pumas. Got 6 against Oakville. Both teams heading dangerously close towards the bonus, Mike.
Yeah, you got to be wary of fouls because remember they do carry over from quarter to quarter, but reset at halftime. So something you have to be wary of if you're a coach.
And with it now for the Barons, that is Epistola taking the pass from Jeremiah back down low, and a jump ball coming here, but it's a great competition for it. Nanton eventually coming away with it, but Pumas taking over.
Yeah, Dominique Nanton in the paint. I love what this kid brings already. 6 points on the night, still able to fight through.
And the 3-ball jacked up and missed, rebounded there by Nanton. Taken by Epistola out of nowhere, coming Neville Provo. Provo finding his man, laid up and missed there. That was Hannibal, and we got another jump ball.
to the displeasure of the Pine Ridge coaching staff.
Having a little conversation with the official about it as well, but the Barons going to come away with the ball.
And we're going to go to a replay on that one. As we see number 4, Neville Provo, read that play like a book. He's going to dish it out to one of his players there. And no good on the layup, something you have to have.
Epistola now, and again stripped away by Neville Provo. What a defender. Quick hands on Provo there.
Very quick hands.
But again, going out of bounds, the Barons once again taking over, and the offense proving to be a challenge here for the Pumas so far in the first half.
They're able to take the ball away, Mike, but they have to do something with it. They have to convert on these second chance opportunities, and a moving screen call. And I believe this one's going to go against Dominique Nanton.
Pumas taking over here, and could be the turn of events that they need here, Mike, to maybe get this deficit only to 3 points, and you know, some confidence building entering the second half of this game. We got
absolutely Pine Ridge not going away easy, Mike.
Jordan Henry with the ball, taking it into the paint, lays it up and good.
They're calling an offensive foul on that one on Jordan Henry.
I didn't really see it there, Mike. I didn't think the contact was too bad.
Well, the contact wasn't too bad, but what I feel the official called there was the fact that Henry actually extended that arm and went up instead of just going through the contact naturally. So that's player control. That's an offensive foul.
No basket on the play. Oakwood once again with it. Neither side really having the best offensive quarter, as a little shimmy and shake there, cycling the ball around are the Barons. Getting it back for Cathcart. Cathcart getting it to Epistola. Epistola looking to his right, going left, taking his time, gets to the top of the key, puts it up for 3, missing on that one, but rebounded by the Pumas.
That's going to be an over-the-back foul on Dominique Nanton. So not getting as good a position in the post as you'd want for the rebound. Wasn't able to box out quick enough, so they're going to call him on that one, Mike.
And now in the bonus are the Oakwood Barons as well, and Dominique Nanton had the size there as well,
yes,
so you
did.
really want to see him get the position, but just a great job there by Hannibal, who is now at the line to shoot some free throws.
So 16-12 as Hannibal makes the first.
And a much better free throw performance in this game as well, as we've noted. It's been a treat to watch.
I know you're all about the fundamental basketball, Mike.
I really am, yeah. It was really the key part of my game was the free throws.
Yes.
Hannibal goes in and out on that one, but rebounded by the Pumas. It's Vassell. Chase Vassell getting it to Provo. A long 2-ball, drains it. And 16-14, Oakwood watching this lead disintegrate before their very eyes. And we've got Cathcart with the ball. Going to his left.
And a 5-second violation called. That's 5 seconds, Mike, and you have to move the ball, dribble it, or pass it off if there's a defender within close range of you, or else a 5-second call is made. Players make up. And let's go, Pine Ridge basketball with 3 minutes left to go in the first half.
And Pine Ridge really using defense here to kind of fuel this comeback attempt as well, holding Oakwood to only 4 points so far in this second quarter, as taken up now by Neville Provo. Provo defended by Epistola. Provo to the left-hand side has got 2 men on him, a screen set there, and finding Vassell, Chase Vassell, spin move there. He's got 3 men on him, up and over, tipped up, but rebounded there and taken by Dominique Nanton. And Nanton getting it to Cathcart, almost turning it over, but finding Epistola on the baseline. And looks like a foul there as well, and 1.
Dominique Nanton going to the line. I believe he's 2 points and 4 rebounds away from a double-double in this one, Mike.
Already in the first half, that is certainly impressive, and we'll see if Nanton can get 1 point closer to that double-double. At the line now, 2:24 left on the clock. Oakwood leading Pine Ridge 18-14, and 8 fouls on Oakwood. We got 6 against Pine Ridge. In and out on that one, and rebounded there by Chase Vassell. given up to Provo. Neville Provo cycling the ball around to Hannibal. Hannibal back for Provo. Provo moving the ball now, gets it to Vassal. And Vassal back for Hannibal. Hannibal to Provo. Provo directing traffic now through his legs to the right-hand side. Dash with the 3 ball, missing. And rebounded there by Hannibal, put back up, once again missed. And then the rebound finally corralled there by Daquan Cascard.
Barons coming out in a 1-3-1 zone there, really inviting Pine Ridge to take the shot, which isn't really the smartest decision you can make against this team, but they're doing it.
And a 3-ball put up and drilled there by Daquan Cascard. And putting them up by 7 here, the Oakwood Barons over the Pine Ridge Pumas. We got Neville Provo taking it to the right-hand side, passing it over to Chase Vassal. Vassal getting some space. Certainly won't shoot from that distance as he picks up some speed, gets it down low to Thomas. Thomas for Hannibal. Hannibal's 2 points go. 21-16 here with 1:10 to go in the second quarter of play.
Pine Ridge has cut the deficit to 5. They were down by 7 to start the quarter.
We got Cascart with the ball now on the pass from Epistola. Back to Epistola for 3 and denied there. And rebounded by Chase Vassal.
Pine Ridge getting lucky there, a little bit late to the offensive board.
Put up by Vassal and some air miles collected there. 43 seconds left on the clock here and we got a substitution.
Yeah, Vassal getting a little bit too comfortable with that shot. At least he found his range now, Mike, so we're not surprised.
Yeah, he certainly did the old range finder there as we got Devontae Nunes coming back into the game for the Pumas. Maybe one last final push to close this gap before the second half of play, but Epistola might have something to say about that.
Yeah, if I'm Epistola, I want to hold the ball here, ball off the foot.
Gets his dribble back, sending it down low, and we got a hard foul there.
That's going to be a travel, Mike Speck.
Oh, Maui Wowie, didn't see that, but the Pumas going to take over control.
Yeah, Nanton getting the feet going just a little bit too early on that one, so negates any contact, and Pine Ridge with the ball, 20 seconds left.
Potentially holding for the last shot here as well, Neville Provo, and they certainly will, giving it over to Devontae Nunes. Just gonna hold it, hold it like a loaf of bread as he gets his dribble back, giving it to Provo, who will certainly take this last shot. No, he won't. Nunes for 3, missing, and we will head to the half. Oakwood leading Pine Ridge 21-16 here on WeTV. Mike Specht on play-by-play, Mike Hugel on color. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts in this half. I like what Pine Ridge was able to do. They were able to outscore Oakwood 9-7 in this second half or in the second quarter. So I look for more Pine Ridge to kind of chip away at this lead. And Oakwood's just got to keep playing strong. They got to get Dominique Nanton when when it's fitting in the post, and see how the second half plays out.
And we're going to send it to Dominic Papa with some halftime analysis here on WeTV.
Down here at courtside at the University of Windsor St. Denis Center, the OFSAA Quad A Basketball Championships continuing here on we-tv.ca. Dominic Papa and Coach Royal Church checking in at halftime. Oakwood, the defending champions, leading Pine Ridge 21-16 at the break. Coach Church, a low-scoring affair here. What do you think's brought that on?
Well, Dom, neither team is shooting very well, and I think it's because they've got a lot of nervous energy. They know it's a big game. In order to move on the championship round, they got to win it. So they're rushing their shots a little bit. They're leaning. They haven't got good balance when they shoot. And the defense is pretty good, too. So these teams are kind of sawing each other off. Neither can score.
Well, we knew it was going to be a tough match. We knew it was going to be tight in many areas. Is it the defensive side, though, that's really going to win this game at this point?
I think so, Dom. I think the team that plays the better defense and guards the rim a little better will end up winning this game. But still, somebody's got to put the ball in the basket because everybody's having a problem with it. Everybody. Okay.
Well, you're a former coach. You've won this title before. You know what it takes to get to that championship. What are you saying to your players as a coach? If you're Oakwood, you're the defending champions. Obviously, you come here with a target on your back. They got to get over it and really play like they can.
Yeah, they do, Dom. They're up 5, but this game probably should be a 5-point game, but there should have been 15, 20 more points scored. But as a coach, you got to take them in the dressing room. You got to calm them down. You got to get some of that nervous energy into constructive energy. You got to talk. Take a deep breath, guys. Relax. Just take it easy. Talk amongst each other. Tell some jokes. Relax. Get out there and play in the second half like you have all year. And if he can bring him down a bit, you don't like to say bring him down, but he's got to bring him down a bit because they're way too high. They were so high and had so much energy that they couldn't make any shots.
How much of this, what's going on in this game anyways here tonight, Coach Church, we're late in the evening. It's been a long day for a lot of these players and teams. Do you think maybe there's a little wear and tear here?
I think there is, Dom, and I think more than physical, it's mental wear and tear. It's a long, tough, hard tournament on your mind. It plays on you. And I think this is a pressure-packed game for both these teams, and they're just not responding with any poise yet or confidence in their shooting. They're just, like I say, they got to get themselves ready to play and just calm down and relax a bit.
Well, thankfully, you're fresh and chipper still, Coach Church.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love your energy. Good stuff. We'll check in with you at the end of the game, okay?
Okay, Dom, thanks.
That's our coach, Royal Church, helping us out. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, a very special guest visiting our city. We'll have that for you as you're watching the OFSAA Quad A Basketball Championships on WeTV.
Hi, I'm Dino Kyoto, and I'm the president of Local 444 Unifor. We're here as a community partner working closely with the Westby Awards. We're here to give our message to the youth in the schools with regards to being able to apply themselves to education and sports, something that gives them confidence and gives them the ability to succeed in life. We're here as partners with each and every one of them, and we wish them all well in their future endeavors, especially through sports and the Westbys. Good luck to all.
Welcome back to the University of Windsor St. Denis Center, the site of OFSAA Quad A Basketball Championships here on WeTV. We're at the break between Oakwood and Pine Ridge, 21-16 for the defending champions of Oakwood. Joining us on the broadcast all the way from Nova Scotia.
Northwestern Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. And the reason why he's here is his son is playing for Pine Ridge tonight, Neville Provo. This is Neville Provo, his father, who joins us. Welcome to our city. Have you been to Windsor before?
Yes, I've been here before.
Okay.
Yes, I've been at the OFSAA a couple of times.
Okay.
So
you know what it's all about
so
here.
I know what it's all about, yes.
All right.
Exactly. Great town. Love this town.
Well, we appreciate that. You made a decision a few years ago to let your son move to Ontario.
Yes.
He's living with your brother, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Why did that all come about?
Well, I've been starting Neville at a very young age, from the age of probably 7, playing ball. We started a basketball league out in Nova Scotia, Northwestern. And I just seen that the talent pool, he was getting very talented, so I wanted him to come to a place where, of course, Ontario, Toronto's where the hotbed of all the talent is, because the kid's looking to go down south to play university, NCAA, hopefully to the pros. So I made a decision. He made a decision that he wanted to go away to pursue this ball career. Okay. So with his uncle living in Pickering was a perfect fit. Yeah. So I sent him up there, and the rest is history.
Yeah. Family's a great thing, isn't it?
Oh, great thing, great thing.
Sure. Well, now that you look back, and obviously, he's here at the OFSAA Championships. He's getting some exposure. There are scouts here. The decision, obviously, is one that you don't regret.
No, I don't regret it at all. And it's just looking at him progress as a young man. I'm very proud, and all the people that his teachers and his coaches and everyone that he's come across has been doing the kid very well. Right. Doing really well.
Obviously, again, you try to stay in touch with him, things like that. And thankfully, through the world of the internet these days, it makes things a little bit easier for sure. But do you wish at times that you were a little bit closer and maybe there for every game?
Oh, I wish I was at every game, man. I'm a coach myself, okay. And I wish I was at every game. But I know I get a lot of reports from him, and the main thing is that he's happy. I can look at him; he's happy. He's growing into be a fine young gentleman, and I can't say enough for him. The way he's been playing, and now he's been progressing. He's been doing remarkably well. All right. Just want him to keep coming.
All right. What about your team back east there? How are they doing this year? And tell us a little bit about that.
I'm coming off 3 championships from our midget boys right down to our small junior mini guys. Okay. And I've been coaching for years, 20, 30 years or so. So
30 years. Wait a minute. Come on. What? You started when you were about 10?
yeah, I'm about 50 now, you know. So I've been coaching for a while. Yeah, but these kids are, remarkable young men, and a lot more coming. That's what I'm trying to tell most of the parents and stuff. You got to send your kids to Ontario. Once we have them for so long, it's time to ship them out, because this is a hotbed. Ontario is a hotbed of talent.
All right. Well, we appreciate that, and certainly glad you came here for this. Best of luck to you and your son. Sounds like you've done a great job. You should be proud of yourself, proud of your family, and again, we wish you the best of luck all the way down.
Yes, thank you, Don.
Right.
Yes, I appreciate it.
That's Mr. Neville Provo, his son. A good one out here today, of course, playing for his Pine Ridge team, and we'll see where it all takes him down the road here. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, it's the call of the second half, the OFSAA Quad A Basketball Championships on we-tv.ca.
Welcome to the wonderful world of the fur ball, aka the guinea pig. Big or small, trimmed or bushy, no two are the same, so don't worry if yours don't look exactly like these. Despite spending their days where the sun don't shine, your guineas are fragile, so it's important to check them once a month for any problems. First, stand in front of a mirror and check your boys for any swelling. Next, place your fingers under each little fellow and apply light pressure with your thumb. Continue to roll your fur ball between your thumb and your fingers gently. It shouldn't be painful. Be sure to cover the entire surface of your mini guinea. Then, repeat the exam on your other furry friend. And there you have it. 2 healthy testes. Guineas. I meant guineas.
It's not just about hockey. It's about getting a great education too.
Academics are equally, if not more important, than athletics. The Hockey Canada Skills Academy is a great opportunity for any student athlete to live their dream and chase their passion. It gives them an opportunity to get a workout in the morning, they're physically and mentally engaged, and it helps them as a student as well throughout the day. Our program is not just for the elite athletes, it's for everyone.
Manpower. That's our specialty. We use it to build infrastructure, like the $1 billion Parkway. That's real manpower in action. End to end, over 1,000 strong, forming bridges, carving out tunnels, shaping roadways. Our manpower is in demand. Well-trained, highly skilled, tough as nails. We've got what it takes to build your career. A solid career for building a better future. LiUNA. Feel the power.
And we are back here from the St. Denis Center for this 4-5 matchup between the Oakwood Barons and the Pine Ridge Pumas. Mike Specht on play-by-play, Mike Hugel on color commentary, and I just want to shout out to that young man who was just taking some shots at the halftime. Couldn't be older than maybe 5 years old and dribbling through his legs and shoots more accurately than I do, Mike.
All the stars come out to shine in OFSAA, Mike.
As the ball cycled around, it's to Thomas, given over to Hannibal, jacked up and missed on that one by Vassal. And Thomas looking like he stepped out of bounds there, and the Barons are going to take over.
Yeah, Spencer Thomas, great presence of mind to try and save the ball. However, you have to stay in bounds as you establish yourself in the air.
Got to keep those toes in, Mike, as Epistola coming up now with it. Getting it off to Williams. Williams back in this game. The little spin cycle there put on and has that one swatted out of his hands. Taken back over by the Pumas, who have played some solid team defense so far. Both teams as well, actually. Solid team defenses. Jordan Henry getting it over for Chase Vassal before he gets it back to Henry. Dribbling with it now, giving it to Provo. Neville Provo once again back to Henry. Directing traffic now. And a screen set there by Hannibal. A 3-ball jacked up, missed, and rebounded there by Nanton. And Epistola to the right-hand side. He's got Williams in front of him as well. He's directing O'Brien. O'Brien sets a screen there for him. Nothing doing, though. And Epistola finding Williams. Williams takes it along the baseline, lays it up, hitting the side of the net. That one's not going to go, but he gets it back to Epistola. Epistola, an athletic move, but had a couple hands in his face.
Yeah, the Oakwood Barons right now just looking out of control, Mike. They really have to kind of establish an offense, set a motion, set some screens, do something. Don't look like a chicken with your head cut off.
Yeah, not a lot of high percentage looks there, and not a lot of solid fundamental shots that we've seen so far.
Yeah, and that's what's going to call a timeout right now, the Oakwood Barons. And you're only watching this game on we-tv.ca.
That is right.
Yeah, Mike Specht right next to me, Mike Hugel on color commentary. It's always great to be here, Mike. Always great to be at the St. Denis Center. We're a couple OUA broadcasters ourselves. And you know what? I just really enjoy working with you, man. It's great to work with you. Thanks to everybody at We-TV for having us out here. Always great to work with the premier broadcaster in Windsor, Essex County.
That is me.
That is, well,
is that what you're talking
the
about?
broadcasting station. That's We-TV, Mike.
Right you are, Mike. And it's great to be broadcasting some OFSAA basketball as well. As Jordan Henry bringing it up court, taking it to the middle there, passing it off to Neville Provo, back for Henry. And Henry D'd up hard there by Cascart. Gets it for Vassal. Vassal a shimmy and a shake, taking it to his right. Tries to penetrate down low, nothing there. Gets it back to the shifty Henry, puts it up and drops it.
Rattles it home.
As Calvin Epistola getting up to mid-court and passing it over to Jaquan Cascart. Cascart for Williams. Williams with a hop there and passing it back to Epistola. Has that one stripped away by Neville Provo. And Provo's going to go up, gets contact, nothing doing there. Taken by Hannibal, and Hannibal's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, that's 2 calls too early, Mike. I felt there could have been a foul call on the initial shot. However, referee making a call on that one, and that's going to send number 25, Daniel Wright, to the free throw line.
Daniel Wright going to the line to shoot 2. In and out on that one. And taking his time on the second one, flexing his toes, and that one drops. Taken up now by Epistola to the right-hand side. Pick set there, given over to Williams. Williams, that one almost popped right back out and then falls. 21-19.
That one you could have blamed the rim on. That
True.
one you could have blamed the rim on.
23-19 is the score. 5:28 to go here in the third quarter of play. Gotten back out, popped up and missed, rimming out Neville Provo. Taken by Williams. Williams got 4 defenders on him. Can't find the mesh, but fighting for that basketball as he's thrown to the ground.
And Juan Williams is upset.
That was a bit overly physical there as he was thrown to the ground. I believe that was by Thomas.
That was a little bit of a tussle, Mike. Tussle.
You could say, as Williams set to inbound here. Passing it over to Nanton. Nanton back for Terrell O'Brien. O'Brien, a wide open Epistola, and drains it. Nothing but net there. 26-19.
Pine Ridge coaches pleading for a travel call. No good.
Jordan Henry now trying to get his team back into it. And we have a whistle.
No, great 3-ball there by Calvin Epistola, though, and he can get hot. He had 6 in his earlier contest this morning, hitting one right there, and he's a guy that if he gets hot, you do not want to have him on the floor. He's what you call an in-the-gym shooter, Mike. You have to guard him as soon as he enters the gym.
Yeah, got to watch out for a player like that who can get hot, and breaking this lead open as well for Oakville. 26-19. Jordan Henry passing it over to Thomas. Thomas crossing over and passing it back for Provo. Provo thinking about it, passing it to Henry. Henry takes it to his left, can't get into the paint, finding Vassell. And Vassell goes off glass, bringing this back to a 5-point deficit here. The Barons set to inbound. Taken up now by Cascart. Cascart to the left-hand side. He's D'd up by Thomas. Wide open Williams into the paint. And they're trying to call for a travel once more. No good, an air ball though. and rebounded there. And it looks like we have a jump ball called here.
Yeah, we're going to have a jump ball. And depending on the arrow, I believe they're going to give it to the Pine Ridge Panthers. And we're going to take that to a replay. You see off the miss, number 25, Daniel Wright, throwing it on the ground, and two players tussle for it. Or Pine Ridge coming away with it.
And Wright getting it for Neville Provo. Provo off for Vassal, through his legs, got Williams on him. And then Thomas in his feet there. A kick ball called. Mike, you're not allowed to do that. That's Henry.
No, you're not. Not in the game of basketball. And they're going to call the kick ball on Pine Ridge. So Oakwood going to take control of it right now, up 5 with just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Williams with the inbound finding Epistola. Epistola going to take his time getting it across midcourt to his right. And foul there.
Yes, they're going to have a foul on number 4, that being Neville Provo.
And the inbound pass coming here for the Barons. We got 3:45 left here in the third quarter of play. It's been a tight one, but Pine Ridge unable to close this lead for Oakwood just yet, as that one taken by Williams. And Williams for a wire for Epistola and given to O'Brien. O'Brien traveling called on the Barons, and the coaching staff for Pine Ridge loving that.
They finally get one, Mike, and that's something they've been kind of pleading for as a call. Coaches Craig Andrews, Andrew Biffin, and Robert Clement.
Ball given to Noon, spots up for 3 and drills it. Fill up my cup, Mazel Tov on that one. And taken by Williams. It's now a 2-point lead for Oakwood, allowing the Pine Ridge Pumas to come back into this one. 3 to go in the third. Back for Williams. Looking to spot up there, Epistola. Some contact made, no call. Rebounded by Thomas, brought back by Provo. Provo again, Noon's 3-ball, and just barely missing on that one.
Went to the well one too many times, Mike.
Williams putting it up there, rebounded, and almost stepping out of bounds was Henry. No call on that one. With speed, has it knocked out of bounds by Epistola, and it looks like it'll be Puma's ball.
Yeah, and what I've really seen from the Pine Ridge Pumas right now, and I said before the half, if they keep hanging around, they're going to make a run at this lead. Oakwood does not have an established offense right now. Very talented players, however, they need to assert themselves in an offensive set, a motion, a zone.
And a 3-ball spotted up and drilled once more by Chase Vassal. Pine Ridge taking the lead for the first time in a while.
Whereas Pine Ridge right there used the screen to set up the open look and knock down a 3.
We got Williams with it. Oakwood on their heels for the first time since the first quarter. Epistola defended by Thomas. That one almost stolen, but now a wide open look. Back for Epistola to Williams. 3-ball hit. Trading threes here in the third quarter. Oakwood back on top by 2.
That's ice in the veins right there from Dwan Williams.
And we got Henry through his legs in the paint. Windmill move missing, rebounded there, out off of Thomas, and it'll be Barron's ball.
Now that was a great 3-ball there by Dwan Williams. Great perimeter ball movement from Oakwood, using that extra pass, setting up a great shot. And Oakwood right now, trying to prove me wrong. I guess their sporadic offense does turn into points sometimes.
Epistola now driving up court. A little bounce pass there, finding Cascard. Cascard, an over-the-head pass, and out of the hands of Epistola there. Second time we've seen that from them. A little too much mustard on it.
Yeah, and then Cascard and Epistola having some words. However, cooler heads will prevail.
And Noons looked like he was going to spot up for that 3-ball once more. Took his dribble, had that one batted out of bounds.
And with that, when Noons showed that he had the capability of hitting that outside shot, that actually draws the defense towards you. So that up fake gets the defender on his heels. You get underneath and go to the rim.
We got Vassal with it now, defended by Williams. It's a 2-point contest here from the St. Denis Center on we-tv.ca. A 3-ball spotted up, missed by Provo, and sent back for Jordan Henry. Henry missing that one, taken by Williams and given over to Epistola, who commands this offense once more.
Oakwood lucky right now, Mike, that their lack on offensive rebounds isn't transitioning into Pine Ridge second chance opportunities.
We got a foul called against the Pumas, and that one looked like it was on Chase Vassell. That'll be the third team foul to the Pine Ridge Pumas as well. A minute to go here in the third quarter of play. Williams with the inbound pass and way past the half court there, taken by Epistola. And Epistola gonna take his time with it, crossing over, finding Williams. Williams pops up, misses that one, and Jordan Henry tripped up there. That one goes out of bounds off of him, and it looks like Oakwood's gonna take that ball.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be Oakwood basketball. Refs or coaches pleading for a foul right now.
And the referee's not feeling it. And the Barons will have an opportunity to make this a 4-point lead with 47 seconds left in the third quarter of play.
Oakwood up 29-27.
Directing traffic now, Williams. And trying to get it to Epistola. We got a foul called once more on Chase Vassell.
Yeah, that's the second foul and 3 seconds of play for Chase Vassell.
And the inbound pass coming from Williams. Once again, trying to find Epistola, sends it out of bounds. And now the Puma's gonna take the ball.
A lot of miscommunication right now between the Barons. They're gonna have to get their selves back on the same page.
Three ball spotted up, missed, rimming out, rebounded by the Barons. And we got Epistola taking it, might hold on for the last shot here. We'll see 32 seconds left on the clock. Epistola D'd up on by Neville Provo, gives it over to his man, and finding Williams down low, off glass, and the nice little kiss there for two.
Dwan Williams, great job going through the contact and connecting on the 2 points, and Pine Ridge should hold for the last shot here, 10 seconds.
Neville Provo will see what he does with it. He's beyond the arc currently, gets into motion, throws it up, and missing on that one, no good. And that shot thrown up at the very end there by Williams. Nowhere close to the basket. We're gonna head into the fourth quarter of play. Oakwood up 31-27 over the Pine Ridge Pumas. We're gonna send it to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter here on WeTV.
Well, it's true that I fart, but I wouldn't call myself a farter. I'm a social farter. I really only do it when I'm out with my friends that fart. We hang out, we drink, we dance, just have some fun being together. Farting. Sometimes I'll use farting as an excuse to meet a guy. Do you want to go outside for a fart? Yeah. We talk. We fart. Just because I fart at parties now and then, it doesn't make me a farter.
Hi, I'm Ed Jovanovski. Watch us on WeTV. We got you covered.
Back again for the fourth quarter here from the St. Denis Center in the OFSAA Quadruple A Men's Basketball Championship. Got the Barons, we got the Pumas, 31-27 Oakwood leading over Pine Ridge as Epistola takes it over half court. He's gonna pass it off to Cascard. Cascard dribbling with it, passing it over, down low, laid up and knocked down there. Another 2 points for Oakwood. That was Rewire on the 2-pointer.
That was smart by Pine Ridge, letting Oakwood have that easy basket. You don't want to send them into bonus early in the fourth quarter.
And Thomas answering back and one. 33-27. 33-29 now, Mike.
Yes. Yes, Mike, that is math. 27 plus 2 is 9.
Got to keep up with those scores, you know?
I hear you.
Missing on that one was Thomas, and knocked out of bounds. It looks like the Pumas are going to take over once more. The inbound pass gets to Jordan Henry. And Henry gets it to Provo. Provo for Vassal. Vassal in the paint.
And you're going to have a foul call on Terrell O'Brien, I believe.
And that's 4 team fouls for Oakwood. And Vassal going to shoot 2. Free throws, you know, pivotal at this point in the game, Mike.
We've preached it all night, Mike, and if you don't make the free throws, then how can you expect to make shots in crunch time?
Right you are. As the first one knocked down by Vassal, getting his team within 3, and this next one could put them within a bucket. And knocks down that one as well. We got a 2-point game here, 7:17 to go in the contest, as Epistola with a nice little bounce pass finding Williams. Williams across midcourt and almost picked off there, but Epistola takes it, gets it for Cascard, back for Epistola. Epistola to Williams, cycled around to Rewire. The Rewire pass getting to Cascard. The 3-ball out, and hanging on the rim there was Rewire following that one. Coming back with it is Neville Provo for Vassal. Underneath the rim and laid in Thomas. Tie ball game here, 33-all.
Great wherewithal by Chase Vassal, finding Spencer Thomas for the easy deuce underneath the basket.
Cascart facing the double team, but it looks like he was fouled there.
And a foul against the Pumas. Pumas are beside themselves, having a word with the official. Coaches as well. And we're getting a full timeout here from the Oakwood Barons.
Yeah, it was interesting to see the the 2 separate reactions there.
Absolutely.
The Pumas just disgusted by the call, the Barons loving it.
Well, I mean, it's such a crucial point in this game. Right now we're at a deadlock at 33s, and this is where one team is going to start to pull away and find momentum, start hitting the open shots and connecting on the free throws. And I think this is what you would call our WeTV turning point, Mike Speck. I believe coming out of this timeout, Oakwood is going to try and set up an open shot with an extra pass, whereas Pine Ridge is going to want to keep playing their game, even if they miss. So I think it's a great timeout by Oakwood, and I think the referee had more power than he thought.
And now you and I also get the privilege of deciding the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board Player of the Game.
Yes.
So far, we're almost halfway through the 4th quarter. Who would you say has caught your eye in this one?
Well, for the Pine Ridge Pumas, it has to be number 5, Chase Vassal. I think Chase Vassal has been very good from beyond the arc. He's really set up a lot of their offense. And for the Barons, it's tough. I'd like to say Dwan Williams.
And we'll see with 6 minutes left which one of those 2 separates, as a 3-ball jacked up and missed, rebounded and taken all the way back by Jordan Henry, put up by Thomas, missing there, and now taken by Rewire. Rewire with a nice behind the back pass, finding Williams, not able to hit it, rebounded and taken by Chase Vassal. Back and forth, given off to Provo. Provo on the baseline, turning that ball over. Terrell O'Brien. Now Terrell O'Brien is stripped, and it looks like a shoe is lost on the court by Nunes.
A shoe is lost, and I believe a foul will be called, unless they're stopping play for the shoe.
It's probably a good idea. You know, I might have gone out there and tried to snatch it. That's a good-looking shoe.
Great-looking shoe, Mike.
As Nunes finally getting his bit of the uniform back on and ready to go. Looks like Williams set to inbound. And getting it to Epistola. 6 minutes to go here, tied at 33s. Epistola passing it off to Cascard. And back for O'Brien, stops and pops and drops. 35-33 Barons.
Terrell O'Brien gets the up fake, gets his defender hanging high in the air, stops at the free throw line and cans it.
Jordan Henry taking the pass from Neville Provo, gets it into the paint. The 3-ball drilled by Chase Vassal.
Like I said, Chase Vassal, great range. Hasn't knocked down all of his shots, but you know, he's got such a pretty stroke that you have to give him attention in the perimeter.
Epistola That one almost getting out of the hands of Cascard, able to corral it. The one-handed grab, passing back for Rewire. And Rewire gives it to Williams. Now for Epistola. 1 point lead here by Pine Ridge. And Epistola taking his time. We got 5 minutes left in the contest. Down low for O'Brien. He knocks it down. And again, taking the lead for the Barons. Teeter-totter basketball here, Mike. I can smell a photo finish.
It's very exciting.
So we got Jordan Henry with it. Henry finding Chase Vassell. Vassell, a mid-air pass to Henry. The three ball gets knocked down. And the play from beyond the arc coming alive here for the Pumas, and this might be their opportunity to separate.
And I hate to toot my own horn with the player of the game, but Chase Vassell with the assist on that one, Mike.
Williams pump faking, finding Rewire. Rewire a floater, missing, and rebounded there by Vassell, getting it for Jordan Henry. Henry, the point guard here, corralling his offense, puts it up, and all the way in. Wow, catching fire are these Pumas.
So Pine Ridge starting to pull away here with 4:06 left. 4-point lead for the Pumas, and what I really like, I like how Jordan Henry was able to set it up as we go to our replay. Jordan Henry with the crossover, able to rise over a defender and hit it. That's 5 straight points for Henry, and Pine Ridge taking a 4-point lead.
Really just the clutch times here for Pine Ridge as well. They were down by quite a bit in that first quarter. Oakwood coming out and taking, I believe, what was a 6-point lead at one point. Pine Ridge battling back and looking very strong here in the tail end of this game.
And you know what? That's what they're just going to have to do and keep doing, is keep fighting, because this game is not over. Oakwood, if they have the opportunity, they will go to the rim, they will try and draw the contact, and they have shooters who are very capable of making the three-point opportunity. Pine Ridge can't take their foot off the gas pedal, so to say. I like them to keep going with Vassell, keep finding the hot hand, right now it being Jordan Henry, and trying to exploit the Oakwood Barons.
And certainly everything that we expected from a 4-5 matchup as well. Tight until the very end. We got 4:06 left of very good basketball here on we-tv.ca. So stay tuned, and as well, we got some more basketball coming your way tomorrow. It's been a very high quality of play here as Epistola taking it back through the legs and D'd up by Neville Provo, making it tough for him to get past midcourt, but he does. Oakwood looking for an offensive spark here, not even able to get around Provo and finding his man Williams. Williams losing the handle on that one, and they might call a foul on the play.
Epistola gonna get called for the foul. Oh no, they're going against Provo.
And the Puma bench not happy about that in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, let's look at a replay right here. Ball goes on the floor. I just see that's two players going for a loose ball, Mike. I don't see anything malice about that.
No, I don't see that at all, Mike. Right, you are, and the Barons able to capitalize on that. Now it's all about just shaking it off if you're the Pumas. 41-39, 3:36 to go here. Jordan Henry gonna dictate this offense. A little pick set there, giving some space to Henry, finding Chase Vassell. Vassell puts it up, a hand in his face, in and out. Potentially the shot's going cold now for the Pumas. Good opportunity here for the Barons.
Absolutely, Mike.
Epistola to the left. Stops and pops, nothing but net. And 42-41 off of that three ball. And now it is Chase Vassell getting it all the way around to Neville Provo. And Provo back for his man, who does not knock it down. Got a replay coming here as well.
Yeah, the three-point opportunity by Epistola. Gets a great screen right there from his man. Rise it up, cans the three. As we got a stoppage in play right now. We have a Pine Ridge player with some blood.
Well, and hopefully he's okay. Just maybe a little patchwork job there, Mike. Doesn't look to be too swollen or anything like that. And it looks to be Neville Provo. So it's been a big part of this effort so far for the Pumas, and hopefully he can get back into it.
And as a reminder, there are going to be games on we-tv.ca tomorrow. Going to be a great day of basketball, 9 a.m. at the University of Windsor, 6 p.m. at St. Clair College, and the gold medal game at 8 p.m. tomorrow at St. Clair College. So for all your 2015 OFSAA basketball, make sure to stay tuned to we-tv.ca. Mike, it's been great.
Yeah, and we get the pleasure of calling a couple of the semifinal games tomorrow as well. I always find in any tournament the semifinals are often, more wacky and crazy than the finals. You get to see a lot of upsets there, so certainly tune into the morning games, and then as well tune in at night for the bronze and the gold medal games respectively.
Mike, I've been playing basketball in this city for a while now. Actually, a graduate of FJ Brennan High School in Windsor, Essex County. I've played some good basketball against some great teams. The Holy Names Knights, who are representing the area, as well as the St. Anne Saints. There's a lot of great basketball in this city, and there's a lot of great basketball in the province. I love the Brampton matchup we had with St. Marguerite and St. Edmund.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Campion as well as St. Mike's out of the Toronto area. It's just great. It's great basketball.
Yeah, and you couldn't have picked a better host as well. Windsor is certainly a hub for basketball with an NBL squad. You had the Women's National Basketball Championship hosted here last year as well. OUA Final Four last week, and we're just going to keep it rolling with some high-quality basketball.
And they're going to count the bucket, Mike,
wow.
The three-pointer that was hit by number 23, that being Devontae Nunes.
Yeah, I didn't see that, if that was going to count or not. Looked to be a foul beforehand, but good job on the referees getting that call right. We got 44-42, 2:44 left on the game clock here, as well as Epistola almost getting stripped of the ball there. Has a man fall on him, and a travel called against Epistola. Pumas taking over.
Yeah, I mean, Epistola putting the ball on the floor. I thought the defender draped all over him. There could have been a foul on that play, but the referee giveth, the referee taketh away.
And the momentum swings have just been crazy here in this one, Mike, as the offensive rebound by Thomas, getting it back out for Nunes.
And that one, again, could have been a travel call very easily. Referee calling a jump ball on that one, Mike.
Yeah, and it looks like Pine Ridge going to be able to keep possession of this basketball in the dwindling minutes of this game. It's been back and forth here. We got 2:23 left on the clock, and they're just going to hold on to it as well. Neville Provo cycling it around, getting it to Nunes. Bounce pass there for Thomas, out back there for Jordan Henry. Thought about taking the way long distance shot, thought better of it. 2:08 to go here, up by 2 points. The Pumas trying to play it smart. Henry lays it up, knocks it down. And the Barons once again on their heels. Coming up with it is Epistola, down by 4. And he turns the ball over and brought back up by Thomas. Gonna hold on to it here now.
And Jordan Henry scoring 7 of the last 10 points for the Pumas.
And Provo finding Nunes. And we got a timeout called here. Trying to maybe settle some things down here for the Pumas. 1:40 to go left in the contest, 46-42. Mike, what do you like about the Pumas' efforts so far in this fourth quarter?
What I really like about the Pumas' efforts, Mike, is they're relentless. They keep going at the basket, and they're a well-oiled machine on offense. They work the zone very well, able to find that open man with the extra pass. And Jordan Henry scoring 7 of the last 10 points for the Pine Ridge Pumas. He's led the charge for them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if they do end up winning this game, it'll be because of the solid fourth quarter that he's had. It's been great guard play for the Pumas so far. Neville Provo, Chase Vassell, and Jordan Henry all having a great effort, but Jordan Henry, he's been in control of this offense all night and really showing why he's the leader on this basketball team in the fourth quarter with 7 of the last 10. Cycling the ball around now, giving off to Nunes.
And we got a foul on the play. Sorry.
That's the, I believe, 5th team foul taken by Oakwood. And maybe just trying to get into the bonus here, Mike.
Absolutely, they had a foul to give. They gave it.
the inbound pass here coming from Provo, and he finds Henry. They want the ball in his hands. He gets it back to Provo, killing more time. Here are the Pumas. Epistola D'ing up hard on Nunes. Nunes has got a wide open Henry. Will he take the shot? No, he's going to hold on to it, wrapping his arm around his man. He gets fouled.
And I believe Jordan Henry is going to go to the free throw line with that one, Mike.
And it could be just enough here to make it a 3-possession basketball game. No, he won't go to the line, Mike. One more foul.
Referee's going to sort this one out. Referee under the basket thinks, oh, and we're going to have, yep, next one is going to be a 1-and-1.
And the inbound pass once more, able to kill more time, and now they are able to foul Neville Provo. And Provo, a great shooter for these Pumas, trying to knock down 2 and make this a 3-point game or a 3-possession game.
Yeah, 3-possession game is key right now for the Pumas to see if Provo can do that.
And hitting on his first.
So you've been criticizing the rims all night, Mike, and look what happens there.
Well, you know, sometimes, like we always like to say, the rim giveth and the rim taketh away. So often here, though, the rim taketh away, and they're giving a little bit as it goes in and out there, Mike. 1 for 2 goes Provo, 47-42, and we've still got a basketball game and still a 2-shot game, Mike. Brought back up by Epistola. The layup missed, but he may have been fouled there.
He was definitely fouled on that play by Devontae Nunes. So Epistola going to go to the free throw line and try and cut this to a 1-possession game, Mike.
Good opportunity for the Barons as well to not take any more time off the clock and still have an opportunity to get some points.
Absolutely. Epistola makes good on the first.
This is a great shooter as well in Epistola. He's had himself a night. Hot and cold at times, but able to knock down some big shots, and none bigger than right now as he knocks that one down as well. It's a 3-point basketball game, and Mike, what more can you ask from a 4-5 matchup here? Down to the wire, 1 minute to go here as the number 5 Pumas looking to unseed the number 4 Oakwood Barons. And another foul called on Williams, and Jordan Henry is going to go and shoot some free throws.
Yeah, Jordan Henry, 2 big free throws now for Pine Ridge as they're now in bonus, and this can make it a 2-possession game.
And it's pretty essential here as well to knock down both of these if you're the Pumas. The first one does not go, and I guess that was the only one there, Mike. 47-44 is still the score. Epistola attacking the basket.
An offensive foul. An offensive foul by Epistola.
And you gotta love that if you're the Pumas. I mean, you love taking the game into your hands if you're Epistola, but you gotta be smart about it. Wasn't able to do so there, a bit too aggressive.
And we're gonna go to the replay on that one as we see Epistola driving to the lane. That's a good call by the official as Jordan Henry's, or that's a bad call, I'm sorry, by the official. Jordan Henry's feet were not set, and the Barons got away with one right there.
And you gotta love the power of hindsight provided by the WeTV instant replay, and we're gonna have some more free throws being shot by Henry now. 49.6 to go here. 10 fouls on Oakwood. We got 7 on Pine Ridge, and Pine Ridge up 47-44. Henry missing on that one. And it's still a ball game here, Mike.
Jordan Henry's got to hit this one here, Mike.
And knocks down the second one. It's a 2-possession game once more. We'll see if Epistola can shy away from too much contact here as that ball is turned over. What a play there by Chase Vassell.
Wow. As we heard Craig Andrews yelling, no threes, no threes. They throw it over to the corner, intercepted by the Pumas. That's a great display of defense.
Still a ton of time left, but now going to the line, Neville Provo, who's been straight cash homey from the line, knocking them all down, taking them to the bank. Mike, we'll see if he can put this one away. That one goes in and out.
So a 4-point game, 41 seconds left to go in regulation.
And he hits the second. Still 2 possessions left in these Barons here. Epistola.
Still some time to get the 2.
Williams with the 3 in and out. Back to Williams. Epistola for the 3. Epistola knocks it down and the foul. What a shot. What a shot. Calvin Epistola.
Wow.
Welcome back to the basketball game, my friend. And going for the 4-point play here.
Wow. Calvin Epistola. Yeah, let's hit the replay on that one. Epistola rises up from the land beyond, a hand in his face, the contact.
And he got the free throw as well.
Wow, that's a 4-point play at a huge moment in this game. If Oakwood pulls this one out, you have to think that Calvin Epistola is the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board Player of the Game.
Most definitely, and this game could come down to the final shot. 29.2 to go, and even with both of these free throws, it's still a one-shot game. We got Neville Provo at the line. Provo hits.
So a 2 to tie, 3 to win. Oakwood might want to take the last shot.
And you would think that it would go to the hands of Calvin Epistola as well, as the second one gets knocked down. I'm stunned. I'm stunned at what just happened. This has been a tremendous game here on we-tv.ca. We want to thank you all for tuning in, and want to thank both of these teams as well for putting on the performance that they have.
Absolutely.
Everything that you could have asked for from a 4-5 matchup, just tremendous.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better, Mike. It's a great atmosphere here at the St. Denis Center. 2 of the province's best teams competing to go to that next level, to play a St. Mike's caliber team. This is the 4-5 match, and we said it at the top of the broadcast, is that will Pine Ridge go and play Cinderella if they win this game? Does Oakwood possess the power to compete with a team like the St. Michael's Blue Raiders? I think both teams have shown themselves to be potential championship contenders.
Yeah.
So can't wait to see how the rest of this game plays out.
Yeah, the 4s and the 5s are always the wild cards here, Mike, and we're just getting to the end of this timeout. The Barons still talking a few things over and maybe deciding whether or not they are just going to try and take the last shot and send this one to overtime here at the St. Denis Center.
Right now, that's your best bet, Mike. I mean, 29 seconds left. You need a 3 for the tie. A 2 basically does nothing, and Pine Ridge has been shooting pretty well from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you got to think it'll either be Williams or Epistola, as Epistola has the ball in his hands. He has caught fire of late. Ball being cycled around back to the hands of Epistola. They take it down low, almost turned over there, trying to find a man, and sent out of bounds by O'Brien. Terrell O'Brien. It was a bad pass thrown by Rewire.
That's a bad decision. That's a bad decision altogether. You had Epistola wide open beyond the arc.
And the inbound pass sent in for Thomas, trying to foul now are the Barons, and this one could have a lackluster ending to what has been a great last 2 minutes.
Yeah, Calvin Epistola did all that he could. However, the fate lies on the 2 free throw attempts here by number 4, Neville Provo.
And Neville Provo has been great all night from the free throw line as well. We'll see if he can put this game away with 13 seconds to go. A 2-possession game ultimately ends it. And we got some substitutions being made as well. Duff being thrown into the game for the Barons, probably another one of their better shooters coming off the bench. And that one's knocked down by Provo.
That's a 4-point lead now, and 4-point plays are rare, but they're not impossible.
Most definitely, as we saw just a while ago with Epistola. Flexes the toes, Philip my cup mazel tov. Again, thrown down Epistola, the 3 missing on that one, the rebound taken by Henry, and Henry's just going to run out the clock here. An upset, if you could call it that. The 5 seed taking out the 4 seed here at the Quadruple A OFSAA Men's Basketball Championship. the Pine Ridge Pumas taking out the Oakwood Barons 53-48.
And because he had a stretch of 7 of 10 Pine Ridge points, Jordan Henry is the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board Player of the Game. Mike, this has been a great contest. Oakwood came out strong. They took a commanding lead. Pine Ridge able to use their offense and, muster back a victory.
Yeah, we want to thank you so much for tuning into this WeTV broadcast of Oakwood versus Pine Ridge. It's been an outstanding contest. We're going to send you to a commercial break before going to Dominic Papa with our Player of the Game. For Mike Hugel, I'm Mike Specht. We will see you tomorrow for some semifinal action.
Manpower. That's our specialty. We use it to build infrastructure, like the $1 billion Parkway. That's real manpower in action. End to end, over 1,000 strong, forming bridges, carving out tunnels, shaping roadways. Our manpower is in demand. Well trained, highly skilled, tough as nails. We've got what it takes to build your career. A solid career for building a better future. LiUNA. Feel the power.
Down here on the floor, our Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board Player of the Game, right here, number 0, Jordan Henry. Does the job here tonight. Congratulations on this, Jordan. And quickly talk to me about that game. It was back and forth. It wasn't until the second half that you guys found a lead. How did you keep the faith?
We struggled in the first half, but we're really a family, so we're tight. So we just kept on encouraging each other to stay in the game and keep on fighting.
Where was there a turning point in the game, if there was one in this contest?
In the third quarter on defense, we really stepped it up, kept us in the game, so we could just come back on offense at the end of the game.
Talk to me about your game, what you did to help your team win here tonight.
I struggled in the first half, missing my shots, but I stepped up in the second half trying to find my teammates and find my own shot.
All right. This team, you played them before, and I believe you beat them by almost 20. Obviously a much different game. Why the difference? Did they just play you that much tougher?
Yeah, they played really hard because it's their last game, and they wanted to revenge their loss. But, kudos to Oakwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And you knocked off the defending champions. That has to say something about your team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big win. That's a big win.
All right. I'll let you enjoy this one. Good luck tomorrow. You got St. Mike's next. That'll be tough, but congratulations on this.
Thank you.
All right. That's Jordan. We're going to get Coach Ken Neckers in here. Congratulations, Coach Neckers. And how special is this one?
It's special. Feels good. As a school, we've never made it to the OFSAA semifinals before, so we're very happy. I mean, the job's not done yet, but we're happy.
No, it's going to only get tougher now. We're down to the Final Four. So, but to win a game like this tight, obviously, got to give you a little bit of momentum going into that game tomorrow.
You know what? Totally. I mean, we've won a lot of tight games this year. Like, this group of guys is like pretty much every game we've played that's come down to 5 points, we've pulled it out every time pretty much. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm proud of the guys. Tomorrow's going to be a tough test against the #1 ranked team in the country who hasn't lost, but we've already played him once this year. So, and with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, we were winning by 8 against them last time. So they blew us out after that. But hey, round 2's coming up.
That's right. You're in the neighborhood. That's a good thing.
That's right.
Was there a point? What did you say to the guys? I mean, you didn't have a lead until the third quarter. It took a while to get there. How did you keep the guys positive and focused?
I just looked at the score, and I mean, the halftime score, I think that we gave up 21 points. And I just said to the guys, if they can only be up on us 5 points and we've scored 16 points for a whole half, come on. Like, it's our game. We just keep playing the defense. We're going to hit shots. I mean, we got so many guys that can hit shots, so it's just a matter of, we had good open looks and we finally started dropping some of them. Jordan hit some. Neville was awesome at the foul line at the end of that game. And I mean, Neville Provo defense on that point guard was incredible. He was end to end that whole game.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Pretty special player for sure. Little off topic here, Coach Neckers. You have a little history here around the University of Windsor, don't we?
The Neckers family, yeah. My brother Jeff played here for a couple years. Yeah. I went to Teachers College here, and I played here as well. Yeah. So yeah, I was actually born in Windsor as well. So
it's a little bit of a homecoming.
It is a homecoming. It definitely is.
Well, maybe a little home cooking is going to do you some good here.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, brother. Right. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Enjoy the victory.
Awesome.
Coach Ken Neckers, of course, his team now in the semifinals. We're down to the Final Four. I'm going to bring our coach analysts in to wrap things up. We're down to the Final Four, though, and it's going to be interesting. But let's finish this game up quickly. One quick comment on this game, Coach. You said it was going to be tight. Boy, this was really tight. This one was maybe the best game of the day.
Yeah, I did say that, Dom. I thought it was going to be the best game of the day. because when you get two really athletic teams who run up and down the floor like that and play great defense, it's always going to be a great game. And these teams that played before, I think Cam said that, and it was a close game. They just looked from the warm-up like it was going to be a great matchup with players who were kind of equal, and it was kind of an even sort of game, and it turned out that way.
It was a fun game, that's for sure.
game
So
to
we're
watch.
down to the Final Four, Coach Church. We got tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Father Henry Carr will take on St. Edmund Campion, and the number 1 team at 11 a.m. will take on the Pine Ridge team that just won. That's St. Michael's College, of course, the number 1 team. First, the Father Henry Carr St. Edmund Campion game at 9 a.m. If you want to watch great basketball, tomorrow's the day to watch.
We TV viewers, tune in, believe me, because you're going to see 2 games, and it'll be maybe the best basketball you've seen in a year. I mean, it's good basketball, and it'll be competitive basketball, 2 very close games, 4 excellent teams, and you couldn't pick between them. I mean, the difference between these teams is very minuscule.
All right, well, it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, those games are at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We'll have them for you live here on WeTV. Then we'll head over to St. Clair College. That's where the bronze medal game and the gold medal games will be played. That's at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Of course, WeTV will have all that action for you as well. Coach Church, great job today. Appreciate all your great knowledge and help.
Thanks, Tom.
Certainly appreciate our play-by-play team, Mike Speck, Mike Hugal. Of course, earlier on we had Coach Matt Devon along with our Brett Hedges. Want to thank the crew behind the scenes. Outstanding work again today. Certainly without their efforts, none of this is possible. Want to thank the Lancer alumni for also making this possible for us. Coach Chris Oliver and that group really spearheading a lot of this, so we certainly do thank them for all this assistance. That's it. That's the story here tonight. So on behalf of everybody here at WeTV, this is Dominic Papa wishing you a great night. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow morning.